Welcome to Share Inspirations, guys. Today we're going to be showing you how to root rose cuttings. I showed you in the previous video how to select rose cuttings, and in this video I'm going to be sharing that I use this rooting hormone, and I'm going to leave a link below in the description box, only if it wants to focus. There we go. Alright, and I will show you how I do this in water. This is my third try. The camera kept stopping on me. So let's get started. I wanted to mention that I have a Facebook group as well as my website that I would leave a link for my description box. Please feel free to join my Facebook group as well as check out my website. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to peel the bottom of the rose stem. So these are the two tools that I recommend and I use myself. This one is to cut all of the thorns, and this one is to cut all of the thorns, and this to peel. So let's show you how I do this. We're gonna cut all of the thorns. Please make sure that if you need gloves to do this, that you have gloves on. I've done this many times, and I've force cut myself. Little prickles many times. So I have also cut myself while wearing gloves because I didn't realize where my finger was. So anyways, lesson learned, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this and peel it just like you would with a potato peeler. Gonna peel it all the way around, about an inch and a half. And what this is going to do is this is going to allow the rooting hormone to get absorbed very quickly through this. I have also done it without doing this, and in my experience I found that the success rate wasn't as much. I wasn't even getting 50%. So say I did 10, I would get maybe 2 or 3 that took, and the other ones just kind of didn't do much. And with experience, I have also learned that to select better cuttings for the most amount of success. Since it is cutting season now, this is not the only thing you can do this rooting situation with. You can do this with clematis, with wisteria vine. You can also do this with hydrangeas. Hydrangeas would be very similar. I don't have a wisteria vine to show you, but I will once I do have it growing. I do have seeds and I have a bare root, but that's a separate video. So this is what we're gonna do, and what I have done is taken this rooting hormone and just a little bit less than a teaspoon added that into my water, and I have this much water. Now this water does get a little murky every 10 to 15 days, and what I would do is I would take out the roots, throw away the water, clean the vase, refill it just as much as it was, and then re-put the rooting hormone. Trust me, you're not wasting a whole bunch because you have so many in just a little bit of hormone. I personally like doing this in water only because it eliminates me having to keep room of a potential rose bush, and I can't plant anywhere near, and I have a smaller space issue, so I compact everything that I can so I don't have to worry about weeds. And I'm a cut flower person, so I grow and cut so I don't have to worry about weeds. If I leave room and space in between plants, and guess what, there's going to be weeds. So I would rather have plants to cut versus weeds to play with. And here we are. So I have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so far. Now, recommended time for these to have a strong enough root system to be planted in the garden is anywhere between 4 to 6 weeks. They will start showing showing growth, a little bit of growth, maybe 2 weeks, 2 to 10 days to 2 weeks. So apologies for the stutter. I forgot what I was saying. But anyways, so about 2 weeks you will start seeing signs of growth. And then from there on, every time you change water, just look at the bottom to see if it has developed any roots, and you'll see if it has. And they come out very teeny tiny. So this is something that I wanted to show you, camera magic. This was putting, I put this down in about 1st or 2nd of October. And the only two that took are somewhat strong. I personally thought that these wouldn't do anything, but they did, and the roots are so tiny, I don't even think the camera would focus on showing how teeny tiny they are, but you notice how they're growing. So of course they're developing a system, a root system. Now if they are twines, like super thin, tiny, of course they didn't do anything, and I did this on purpose to show you that this is what happens. This is what I was showing earlier, that don't select thinner ones. I even almost thought that this wouldn't even take, but hey, it took. So this was kind of an experiment, since I was pruning a part of my rose bush, and I kept all of the little cuttings and clippings. So see right here, you see growth. And so out of 10 plants, I have about 1, 2, 3, 4 total that took. I'm very excited about that. These are actually going to be going to a person who I've exchanged some hellebores and some phlox with. So she's going to be very excited to get rooted cuttings from me. And this was it, guys. This is how you root roses, with results of what I have done in the past. I recommend that you get inspired by the number of how many I'm doing in one jar. So instead of just doing one in one jar, do a lot. So your success rate is going to be much higher versus if you were to do just a few. And that was it, guys. If you have had any questions, please let me know in the comment section below. I will leave a link to my Facebook group as well as my website in the description box, and I will also leave a link of Amazon, where to purchase this rooting hormone. And have a wonderful day, guys. Bye bye.